This is my desk. It's a custom-made desk built in mind for using a lot of monitors at once. So it's built out of solid oak wood, and it uses some electric actuators so that it can move up and down. It's fully adjustable, and you can also move the monitors closer or farther away. They sit on this shelf, and you can slide that forward and back. And the monitors and the actual PC and speaker system all sit on one shelf, or one kind of part, and that is controlled. You can height adjust it with the electric actuators. And you can set some presets up, and it can go from sitting position to all the way up to standing position. And the other shelf that has the keyboard and mouse is also adjustable with this, and that can also go from sitting to standing position. So you can independently adjust each one to, perfectly find the perfect sitting position. The speakers are mounted using a monitor mount, and basically it's just a piece of wood like this, piece of oak, and screwed to the speaker and the monitor mount. The monitor mount that I'm using is it's from Easy Mount LCD. It's just like a 6-hex monitor mount, and then I have the bottom row of monitors just sitting on the ground. So I could potentially use I could use 6 monitors instead of, or I could use 9 monitors instead of 6 monitors and a speaker. But I also have another monitor mounted on the side. I mostly just use that monitor for little widgets telling me how my system's doing, and a clock. I plan on eventually, as I get more monitors, as you can see, this one is mounted in the center, but I can mount, I can use 2 of these instead and mount each one on the edge, and then that will let me have 12 monitors. And the reason that I went with having the secondary row lower, normally people have it above the other one, but that really hurts your neck having to look up all the time, so it's actually better to have the secondary row below the primary row, which is why I designed it that way. And the metal actuators, those, there's 2 for each table part, and each one can handle 440 pounds, so you could pretty much, the back one can handle, if you combine them, 880 pounds, and the front one can handle 880 pounds, so it's extremely sturdy. And you need it to be able to handle a lot of weight, because all of the monitors, plus the monitor stand and speakers, then you have to have the actual PC sitting on there as well, otherwise when you move it up and down the cords will drag all over the place and probably snag. And then I have my speaker system on there too, the subwoofer. So it needs to be able to handle a large amount of weight. And like I said before, I can set presets on the actuators. So for example, I'm going to press number 4, which is standing position for me, and that'll start moving the back one that the monitors are sitting up. And then I'll press 4 on this one, which will move the keyboard part of it. And it takes, 30 seconds or so to fully rise up to standing position. But it's not like you need to do it fast, because you pretty much just do it once and then you're set for a while. So now we're at standing position, and everything's all good. And I have all of these. I don't know if you can see my mouse on the video, but all these monitors are connected to a single PC. I have you can read that. I have two GeForce 770s and SLI powering the main monitor, which is the G-Sync upgraded Asus P248QE, and it's 144 Hz and G-Sync, and you can also use light boost on it, or ultra low motion blur now. And then I have another secondary graphics card, GeForce 650, that powers 4 of the monitors, and then I also am using the onboard video to power 2 of my monitors, the onboard from my i7 4770K. I set position 1 to go down to sitting position, so I'm going to readjust it to go to sitting position now. Now it's in sitting position. So if I sit down, my top monitor will be at eye level, centered eye level, and the other one is, I just look down a little bit.